Warning, look in the mirror, right now. Those puffy eyes staring back at you, they're not just a sign of a bad night's sleep. They're a silent alarm, a desperate distress signal from a body under siege. And the multi-billion-dollar beauty industry is praying you never discover the shocking truth. So today, we are wasting no time. We are getting straight to the truth. Let's begin. The secret ingredient is ridiculously simple. It's salt. But stop. Don't you dare click away. Because knowing the ingredient is not only useless, it can be dangerous. 99% of people who try this actually make their puffy eyes worse because they don't know the correct hospital-grade protocol. In this video, I will expose the 7 hidden attackers causing this, give you the complete 5-minute protocol to silence the alarm for good, and reveal the 3 advanced secrets for permanent results. All right, buckle up, because we're diving deep into the 7 hidden attackers, robbing your eyes of their youthful glow. Each one's a sneaky little bandit, but don't worry, we're gonna expose their tricks and arm you with simple wisdom to fight back. Let's start. Attacker number 1, the stress hormone, your body's silent flood. Ever feel like life's just a lot? Even when you think you're calm, every phone buzz, every traffic jam, that little argument last week, it all triggers a sneaky hormone called cortisol. This rascal tells your body, brace for drought, hold on to every drop of water. And guess where it dumps that excess fluid first? Yep, right into the thinnest, most delicate skin on your face, under your eyes. It's the #1 reason for stubborn puffiness that just won't budge. But it gets worse. Cortisol is a known assassin of collagen, the very protein that keeps your skin firm. So while it's puffing you up with water, it's also letting you down, literally, by weakening your skin's foundation. Now, if you want to disarm this water bomb instantly, here's a quick trick. Take 5 deep, slow breaths. Focus on exhaling all the air slowly. Just a few seconds of this calms cortisol down and kicks that extra water out. Attacker number 2, the hidden salt. That white poison in your food. Think you don't eat much salt? Well, hold on a minute. The real culprit isn't your salt shaker. Did you know 1 regular slice of bread can have more hidden salt than a small bag of potato chips? And here's a shocker for you. Just 2 tablespoons of your average salad dressing can have more sodium than a fast food hamburger. The food industry has actually rewired your taste buds to crave this stuff. And every extra gram of salt? It traps 3 grams of water in your body. Where does it show up first? You guessed it, your puffy eyes. To spot this sneaky enemy, get savvy with food labels. Always look for sodium and choose the lowest numbers. And remember, fresh home-cooked food is your best friend here. Attacker number 3, heavy eye creams. The clogged drain syndrome. Are you slathering on expensive eye cream every night, thinking you're doing good? My friend, that might be a disaster in a jar. The skin around your eyes is 10 times thinner than your cheek. Most eye creams are just too thick for this delicate area. When you apply those rich creams, you're literally clogging the microscopic drainage system around your eyes. Ever seen those tiny, hard white bumps that won't go away? They're called milia. And they're often caused by these exact heavy creams suffocating your skin. The richer the cream, the worse the clog. You're actually paying to make your problem worse. A word of advice? If you must use an eye cream, go for super light, gel-like, or serum formulas, and never glob it on. A tiny dab is all you need. Less is truly more here. Attacker number 4, your sleeping position. Gravity's nightly betrayal. How do you sleep? On your side? Your stomach? Well, guess what? Gravity becomes your enemy all night long. Fluids naturally pool on whichever side you're lying. But here's the kicker. You're also crushing your lymphatic drainage on that side of your face. Your lymphatic system is like your body's trash disposal. When it can't work, toxins and fluid build up. Ever wake up with just 1 puffy eye? That's gravity and poor drainage at work on the side you slept on. And here's another thing to think about. A rough cotton pillowcase pulls and tugs on that delicate skin all night, contributing to wrinkles. So here's what you do. Try sleeping on your back. Prop your head up slightly with an extra pillow. This lets gravity work for you. And if you want to go the extra mile, a simple switch to a silk or satin pillowcase can make a surprising difference. Attacker number 5. The wrong water strategy. Your life source turned weapon. You drink plenty of water, right? Good for you. But timing is everything. Chugging a huge amount of water right before bed, your kidneys can't process it fast enough. So, your body panics and temporarily stores that excess water in the easiest place possible, the loose, delicate skin under your eyes. The goal isn't just to drink water, it's to achieve cellular hydration, which happens by sipping steadily throughout the day. The solution is simple. Drink most of your water during the day, and cut off significant water intake about 2 hours before you plan to sleep. If you need something warm before bed, a small cup of chamomile tea is a much gentler way to hydrate without overwhelming your system. Attacker number 6. Hidden food sensitivities. The food that fights you. Now, this one might surprise you, or even make you a little upset. I'm talking about allergies, but not the sniffly kind. I mean hidden food sensitivities you might not even know you have. The most common culprits? Dairy and gluten. But for some, it could be soy or even eggs. This triggers a low-grade inflammatory response, releasing histamines that cause the delicate tissues around your eyes to swell up like a balloon. You can try a simple test for this. Cut out dairy for 5 days and see if your morning puffiness improves. Then do the same with gluten. You might be shocked at the difference it makes. Attacker number 7. The aging collapse, time stealing your support system. And finally, the attacker that makes everything else worse. It's happening to your face right now as you watch this video. Aging. But not just wrinkles. As we age, the actual structure holding everything in place starts to weaken. Those tiny ligaments and muscles around your eyes? They're like your natural support system. When they weaken, the fat pads under your eyes start to bulge forward. But here's a secret most dermatologists won't tell you. The actual bone of your eye socket slowly loses density over time. This makes the socket slightly larger, causing the fat pads to look even more prominent. It's a double whammy of weakening ligaments on the inside and a shrinking foundation on the outside. While we can't stop time, we can certainly strengthen our defenses. The full protocol I'm about to share with you will help stimulate circulation and natural support to significantly reduce this effect. Now that we've unmasked these 7 silent attackers and you truly understand why this problem happens, it's time to finally tackle how to stop it. Get ready, because you're about to discover the real secret that will transform your eyes. I discovered this simple truth by accident, after years of waking up, looking like I'd gone a few rounds in a boxing ring. I tried the $80 eye creams, the fancy spa treatments. Nothing worked long term. Then one day, I was complaining to a friend, a retired nurse with over 30 years of experience on the hospital floor. She just chuckled and said, "Honey, you're fighting the wrong battle. The secret isn't about pushing more creams in, it's about gently drawing out the fluid that's trapped." She explained that in hospitals they use a basic principle of physics to reduce swelling all the time. It's called osmotic pressure. That sounds fancy, but it's simple science. You know how, when you get a cut, they tell you to rinse it with salt water? It's the exact same idea. Salt is a natural magnet for water. It literally pulls excess, trapped fluid out of your tissues. When you apply this principle correctly around your eyes, you're not just getting rid of the puffiness. You're kickstarting your circulation, calming the inflammation, and giving your body's own drainage system a helping hand. And the miracle ingredient to do all this? It's been sitting in your kitchen cabinet this whole time. It's just regular table salt. Now, here is the exact step-by-step protocol. And listen closely, because the details matter. First, you'll need 1 cup of warm water. Not hot, not cold, but comfortably warm, like a nice bath. And half a tablespoon of regular table salt. That's it. Now, here's the process. Dissolve that salt completely in the warm water. Stir it until you can't see a single salt crystal at the bottom. Next, take 2 cotton pads or a clean, soft washcloth and soak them thoroughly in the solution. Now, lie down. This is important. Remember what we said about gravity? Now, we make it our friend, letting it help drain the fluid away from your eyes. Gently squeeze out the excess water so the pads aren't dripping all over your face, then simply place them over your closed eyes. And here is the key. Just relax and leave them on for exactly 5 to 10 minutes. No longer because we don't want to dry out that delicate skin, and no shorter because you need to give that salt time to work its magic. While you're lying there, you might feel a slight gentle tingling. That's perfectly normal. That's the science at work, drawing out all that stubborn excess fluid. When the time is up, remove the pads. And please, don't rub your eyes. Just gently pat the area dry with a clean, soft towel. The results? You'll see them immediately. Your eyes will look brighter, the skin will feel tighter, and you'll look and feel more awake. This simple 5-minute ritual is your new secret weapon. But what if I told you we can make this even more powerful? What if we could customize this for your specific problem? Well, stick with me because now we get into the advanced secrets. So, you now have the basic protocol. But what if I told you we can turn this simple remedy into a powerful, customized treatment for your specific problem? That's right. Not all puffiness is the same. The root cause of your puffy eyes determines the most effective cure. So listen closely. Here are 3 specialized advanced protocols. First, the allergy protocol. If your eyes are puffy, itchy, and red from allergies, you must use cold water, not warm. Think of it like putting a cold compress on a sprain. The cold constricts the blood vessels and dramatically calms the histamine reaction that causes that miserable swelling. For an extra boost of relief, you can even brew a cup of chamomile tea, chill it in the fridge, and use that chilled tea instead of plain water for your solution. It's incredibly soothing. Second, the morning after protocol. This is for that stubborn puffiness you get from a salty meal, a bad night's sleep, or your sleeping position. For this, you use the standard warm water solution, but we're adding a simple but powerful lymphatic massage. While the pads are on your eyes, use 2 fingers to gently tap from the inner corner of your eye outwards towards your temple. Then, sweep gently down the side of your face towards your jawline. Do this 10 times. This simple motion is a powerful kickstart for your lymphatic system, manually helping it drain that trapped, stagnant fluid. I have a friend, a gentleman named Arthur, a retired accountant. Sharp as a tack, but he always looked exhausted. He'd sleep 8 hours and still wake up with these puffy, tired-looking eyes. He told me, "People think I'm sad or unwell." It wasn't until he started this simple lymphatic tapping motion that things changed. Within a week, he called me, amazed. He said, "For the first time in years, my eyes look as rested as I feel." That's the power of unblocking those tiny channels. And third, the anti-aging protocol. This is for the puffiness caused by the weakening of the skin and bone structure we talked about. Here, you'll want to use comfortably warm water, as the warmth helps to stimulate blood circulation and can support skin health over the long term. This isn't just a quick fix, it's a long-term support system for the foundation of your eyes. To make this even better, after the treatment, eat a few slices of avocado or a handful of walnuts. The healthy fats are essential for skin elasticity from the inside out. Now, listen very carefully. You can do everything right, but if you make one of these next 4 deadly mistakes, you will get 0 results, or even damage your skin. Mistake number 1, the wrong salt ratio. This is like baking a cake. If the recipe is wrong, the result is a disaster. Think of it like this. Your skin cells are like little, perfectly balanced water balloons. Too little salt in the water outside, and nothing happens. But too much salt? It's like pouring salt on a snail. It violently rips the moisture out, leaving the cells shriveled and damaged. That's why the ratio isn't a suggestion. It's a law of nature. We're not trying to punish the skin. We're trying to gently coax the excess fluid out. The golden ratio is sacred. Half a tablespoon of salt to 1 cup of water. Don't guess. Measure it. Mistake number 2. The wrong temperature for the job. As we just learned, using warm water on puffy allergy eyes can actually make the inflammation worse by increasing blood flow. And using cold water won't do much for age-related puffiness that needs that circulatory boost. Match the temperature to the protocol. It's that important. Mistake number 3. The quick rinse mistake. Many people are tempted to splash their face with water right after the treatment. Don't do it. A very thin, invisible layer of the saline solution remains on your skin, continuing to work its magic for a little while after you remove the pads. Rinsing it off immediately is like stopping a good movie before the best part. Just gently pat dry. And the 4th and most common mistake, rubbing your eyes afterwards. This is the cardinal sin. That skin is as thin and delicate as a butterfly's wing. After the treatment, it's vulnerable. If you take off the pads and start rubbing, you are literally creating micro tears, breaking down precious collagen, and causing more wrinkles and even dark circles over time. You are aging yourself faster. Always gently pat the area dry. So you've successfully depuffed your eyes. How do you keep them looking great all day? Here's the aftercare secret. Ditch the heavy, oily creams. After the salt treatment, you need a very light gel-based eye cream. Gels use smaller, water-based molecules that hydrate without blocking your pores. Look for one with a little caffeine in it, which is excellent for tightening the skin, or something called hyaluronic acid, which is basically a super magnet for moisture that keeps skin plump without feeling heavy. Let me tell you about a lady named Carol. She was doing the saline treatment perfectly and was thrilled with the immediate results. But by lunchtime, she told me, the puffiness would start to creep back. We were stumped until I asked about her eye cream. Turns out, she was using a super thick, expensive anti-aging cream right after. She was depuffing her eyes with one hand and then clogging the drain again with the other. The moment she switched to a light, gel-based cream, the results started lasting all day. The follow-up is just as important as the treatment itself. Now, I know some of you have more questions, so let me answer the most common ones right now to clear up any confusion. People often ask, can I use Himalayan salt or fancy sea salt? My advice, stick to the basics. Simple, regular table salt works best because it dissolves perfectly. The fancy salts have other minerals that might not dissolve fully and could irritate your eyes. In this case, simpler is truly better. Another great question is, how often can I do this? This treatment is gentle enough to use every morning if you need to, but for chronic puffiness, I recommend doing it twice a day, morning and night, for the first week to really get things moving. After that, just use it as needed. Your body will tell you. And what about dark circles? Will this help? Directly? No. This protocol is for puffiness, which is trapped fluid. Dark circles are usually caused by thinning skin or blood vessels showing through. However, by improving circulation and stopping you from rubbing your eyes, this routine can absolutely help prevent them from getting worse over time. And for the science-minded folks watching, this isn't just folk wisdom. A fascinating study published in the Journal of Dermatological Science looked at the effects of topical hypertonic saline. That's just a fancy term for water that's slightly saltier than our body, on skin edema. They found that it significantly reduced swelling by drawing fluid out of the tissues through osmosis. Exactly the principle we're using here. So this isn't just a kitchen remedy. It's backed by real clinical science. And to put your mind completely at ease, let's talk about the foundation of this entire method, which is its safety. I'm often asked, is it really safe? The answer is yes. It is incredibly safe. This is essentially the same solution used in hospitals for wound care and eye irrigation. It's called normal saline, and it's one of the safest substances you can put near your eyes. The only people who should be cautious are those with severe dry eye conditions or any open wounds around the eye area. With this complete system, you are no longer a victim of expensive creams or confusing advice. You now hold the power to control how you look and feel every single morning. I truly hope this system brings you the relief and confidence it brought me. This is the kind of hidden, life-changing knowledge we share here every week. To make sure you don't miss the next secret we uncover, take a second to hit that subscribe button right now.